Hello, everyone. Welcome to NJAI Solutions Podcast, where we turn AI into real business results. I am your host, Nikunj Thakur, founder of NJAI Solutions. Really excited for today's conversation. I am joined by Mark Lane, the president of EcoYork. He has been growing EcoYork since 2009 with a focus on developing custom websites, software, and marketing tools that help business save time and money. Mark, it's great to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you here. So let's dive in. Mark, what made you start EcoYork back in nine, and how has your focus shifted since then?
Yeah. So thanks again for having me here. So back in 2009, I started EcoYork. I had owned a software development company previously with a few business owners from 2007 until 2009. We had focused on the HVAC industry. So we built software for residential HVAC contractors. I had at that point been in the field for a number of years. I think it was about 6 or 7 years at that point. And I was ready to really just kind of dive into other industries. We had developed some state of the art software for residential HVAC. I wanted to do the same thing for a lot of other types of businesses and help other small businesses really save time and money. That's where our tagline came in on different software products that we could create. So that was the purpose of creating EcoYork and starting my company.
So yeah, your blog talks about trends like AI and social commerce. What do you think is the most exciting trend that is coming soon?
Yeah, so some cool things that we've really implemented just in the past couple of months, really. So we are using a CRM that we started using very heavily last year, a Go High Level, which I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with. We started tying in their AI chat into our website. That has worked very well. An example of how AI chat works for us. We had two people that had reached out through the chat over the weekend and the other day and had basically just conversation responded right away and helped them book appointments with our team. We also implemented the voice AI through their chat. So since I'm a small business, I had used my cell phone as my business number for years. And I finally decided to purchase an 800 number with a vanity number. And basically, I tied in the voice AI because a lot of the phone calls that I get, they come through as spam. I mean, a lot of people are getting spam. So you have a lot of missed calls, and I did a video on this last week about missed calls equal missed opportunity. You never know really if you don't call that person back right away or they don't leave a voicemail, you might lose that lead. So we actually got two people that called last week once we turned it on. They went through the voice AI. We had their first name, last name, their phone number, their email address, as well as a full description of kind of a transcript that it recorded of what they're looking for. So then our team was able, and that's all logged right into the CRM. So our team was able to go in and reach out to those people and follow up. So I think you get a lot more information from the AI. So I think if you utilize AI as a tool for your business, you can really help leverage the growth within your team.
So basically, you help business to integrate AI and then help them capture leads and help them reach their customer, right?
Correct. Yep. Yeah. Our teams implemented a few workflows for other businesses that are also using a similar CRM that basically helped automate certain things within their company as far as encouraging leads to book appointments, those types of things, and making it a lot more streamlined.
So I was exploring your website and I saw a tool called CompassWave. Can you explain, can you share more about that tool?
Yeah. So, like I said, I started our company in 2009. I spent about a year really just networking. 2010 came around, and I decided to partner up with a group of other developers in my area. And we decided to build an online estimating tool. And that's where the idea for CompassWave came into play. It was originally built for residential cleaning companies. It's an online estimate tool that basically you can choose questions and answers and pricing and place it right on your website. The company was actually sold to EcoYork back in 2012. I purchased it from my partners at the time. We built it out to make it a lot more modular over the years. We expanded it to moving companies, which utilize the tool very heavily as well. In 2024, last year actually, the other company that I own, which we can get into as well, is an HVAC software development company, and my partners there had expressed interest in expanding an estimating tool into the HVAC industry. So I actually sold CompassWave from EcoYork to Energy Design Systems last August, and we plan to eventually expand that tool into the HVAC area.
Okay, so how does that estimate come over? Like how CompassWave help clients to save money or grow their business?
Yeah. So whether you're a cleaning company or a moving company, the way that you would price the tool out is you have typically, as a business, you have specific questions that you ask your customers, like what is the size of your home? How many bedrooms do you want cleaned? That type of thing. And then on the back end of CompassWave, you can price all of that out and choose what your costs would be. And essentially what it does is it provides the end customer an instant estimate on what it would cost. So a moving company would say, okay, I have a 1,500 square foot home. I'm moving from York to Lancaster. It's about 20 miles, and there's costs associated with that on the back end. And the homeowner then would know, okay, well, this is how much this moving company is going to charge me to move. And the moving company then gets an email notification with all of that information and details that they can then follow up with that contact.
So you help business with automation. How do you implement automation in EcoYork?
Yeah. So the automation a little bit, like I mentioned about the online chat, booking appointments, that was part of it. The voice AI, that's some of the automation as well. We just implemented a workflow. So we belong to a couple of virtual networking groups that we belong to, and information that they provide for the leads is really just the name, telephone number, and who referred that lead. So what we did is we created a workflow where our team will just add into the CRM that information. We add a tag that basically just says the name of the networking group that we were referred from. An SMS automation automatically goes out to those contacts, requesting that, hey, I was introduced by so and so. My name is Mark. Would you from EcoYork? Please click the link below to schedule a meeting, and it goes right to our booking form.
Talking about the voice AI, do you use tools like Zapier or do you write codes for the automation?
So for the voice AI, that's built directly into Go High Level, but we do utilize Zapier for some other automations for clients, other business activities, those types of things.
Okay, what's one major problem that your client faces when they want to grow online, and how do you help them?
Yeah, so really their competition and ranking. We're getting a lot of SEO clients coming to us now where people are just they're not being found in Google. Maybe their Google business profile is not up to date or optimized. So what our team's been doing is helping provide recommendations on how to optimize your Google business profile, offering plans and ideas on how we can help you rank better with the custom SEO plans that we offer. Yeah, exactly.
So for any founder that is listening this today, what's one tool or advice you want them to adapt for 2025?
Yeah, adapt AI in general, whether or not you're using it for a chatbot on your website that's maybe automatically replying to people. If you use the voice AI, that's another good recommendation that I would have. The issue that I see with voicemail is typically when someone calls you, no matter how your voicemail is worded, if you ask them to leave their name, telephone number, email address, and what they're looking for, most of the time you get their name, their telephone number, and can you please call me back? So I think if you integrate AI a little bit into that, when you're not working or not in the office or there's not anyone available to answer the phone, I think those are going to be important things that are going to help you guys as small business owners to be able to continue to grow without necessarily having to be there 24/7.
So looking ahead, what's one thing you are most excited to launch over in the next 6 to 12 months? And what are the challenges that are holding you back?
Yeah. So with my other company that I own, Energy Design Systems, I'm partners there. We have 3 HVAC software products out there right now. One is a load calculation tool. One is a lead generation tool for HVAC contractors. We also have a tool called Home Auditor. It allows you to do a full home energy audit. We're releasing another tool here in the next 4 weeks. It's actually in beta testing right now with some users called Menu Pricing. It allows HVAC contractors to be able to essentially put together a full price menu on their services and the products that they offer. And we're going to be showcasing that in a convention in September or in October, rather. So looking forward to that for sure.
So you said that you are doing lead generation for HVAC. So are you doing SEM or you are doing like emails? What are you doing for lead generation?
Yeah, so for our HVAC software division, right now we have our team performing SEO, so organic reach to reach HVAC contractors. We're also doing SEM as well, and then in addition to that, we are doing some email marketing. We did test some print marketing as well. We're seeing how that plays out, but those are kind of the main areas. Of course, we're doing our social media marketing and all of those things as well for the different businesses.
Obviously, you have a lot of knowledge about AI. So is there any trend or tool that is coming up and you're excited about it?
Yeah, if you guys haven't tried it out, I think the Grok image tool that Elon Musk has developed through X, I think that's a pretty neat tool that people should check out. It creates images from scratch. It also, I recently tested out the animation portion of it. So essentially taking still photos that you have and turning it into a animation. Those are pretty fun to play around with. And of course, ChatGPT, I mean, that's always good for getting ideas for blog topics or articles. Even like we've started using it for YouTube short ideas as well, to be able to put together video ideas and things like that.
Thank you so much for your insights with the audience. For any listener who might want to connect with you, what would be the best way to reach out?
Yeah, so just visit our website, ecoyork.com. So that's ECOYORK.com. You can also reach our team at 1-855-600-CODE, CODE. So that's a good way to reach our team and see how we can help.
Thank you so much.